The MGM data breach much bigger than originally thought. An attorney now confirming 200 million customers were impacted, and that includes people who own players' cards.
Well, so now there is fear that information such as IDs and passports could get into the hands of thieves, but there are steps that you could take before this happens.
13 Action News reporter Leah Pizzetti shows you what to do.
You never think it's going to happen to you, but in this era of technology, anyone can become a victim. Lawyers suspect more than 200 million people were victims of this MGM theft alone, so it's more important now than ever to take precautions.
This is something that every person has to be aware of, is that these type of events can happen, even with really good security in place.
Eric Adams is the Chief Information Security Officer for financial tech company Kyriba and has tips to keep private info safe. He says to always read through the security credentials before you put your information in online.
Really, I guess as a consumer, you need to look and see if a company has certifications. Look at their website and just look at their security policies.
Also, use two-factor authentication when possible and be aware of phishing scams.
If you're getting an email and it says, okay, this is from your bank and it looks like your bank's logo and it wants you to input a username password, it's probably phishing.
For companies, use encryption across the network and a VPN if working remotely. Try technology that can point out irregularities in your network.
Companies can be able to look at their log monitoring from many sources, and they can see anomalous activity from users where it's not normal.
And make sure employees have been trained on internet safety, especially those with the most access.
Making sure you're taking care of those administrative users, that's very important because those are the ones with the high-level access to systems.
Because if a company like MGM can get hacked, it can happen to anyone.
That company has very good reputation for very good security, so it's very surprising. However, this can happen to any company. It can happen to any user of a system, and so it's a surprise. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
When MGM did reach out to those victims last year, they did give them access to a program called My ID Care, which gives them free cyber scan monitoring and security. Leah Pizzetti, 13 Action News.